What up? What up? What up? Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rogan. For those of you who are just seeing me for the first time, and for those of you who have seen me for a few months, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I realized that I sort of started YouTube and never really did a formal introduction. Lots of you don't know anything about me, so I thought what better time than now to let you guys in on my life so you can know who the heck it is that you are watching. You know what's kind of crazy? You guys let me into your homes, onto your smartphones when you're in the bathroom. You guys see my face all the time, you hear my voice, and you don't know who the heck I am. How do you let a stranger in your house and you don't even know who they are? So I'm here today to answer a few questions. Some of them you probably already know the answers to just from watching my other videos, but I was just gonna go a little deeper and answer some fun questions. Nobody asked me these questions. I came up with them all on my own. Well, I can't take full credit. Me and the three people who live in my head. All right, let's go. Okay, so my full name, should I say my full name? I don't want y'all trying to tease my identity. Anyway, it's whatever. So this Bahamian Gyal, I am Bahamian from the Bahamas, land of 700 islands, just off the coast of Florida. We're not American. We are an independent Commonwealth country. I started a blog in 2017, and it's called This Bahamian Gyal, and so I just made sure to I made sure to get all the platforms with my name, and so that's why I'm on YouTube as This Bahamian Gyal, and I don't think I want to change it. So I am an award-winning writer. Okay, I have been a journalist by trade for a number of years. A long time. I'm originally from Nassau. That's the capital in the Bahamas. I think a lot of people have been to Nassau, but that's home. I mean, I relocated to DC, but Nassau will always be home to me. Funky Nassau, funky Nassau. I am right-handed. Yeah, I don't know if that interests you, but yeah, I'm right-handed. My favorite singer of all time, that's hard to narrow down, right? Because I love so many people, but let me do the females. My absolute favorite is Sade. Miss Smooth Operator herself. I love Sade. I fell in love with her when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I think the very first song that I ever heard from her was Smooth Operator, and then Sweetest Taboo, and I was like, who is that? Who is that? I love her, and I still love her to this day. Sade ain't on our run. Sade drops her album, you like, see you in 10 years, then she comes back and she drops another album. She's like, see you in 10 years. That's like ideal. She's living her life, so I love Sade. Anita Baker, Miss Anita. Wonderful range, beautiful voice, beautiful smile, beautiful woman. I just love Anita Baker, and Toni Braxton, and then also Tamar Braxton. So those four, I love a lot of people, but those four, their voices do something to me and for me. And there's similarity, except for Tamar's voice, because she's like a soprano, but like Tony's, Anita's, and Sade's voices, like they're kind of similar and smooth and smoky. Oh, did I forget Brandy? See, this is hard because I like a lot of people. For the male singers, whoo, that's hard. My favorite Eminem is Michael McDonald. I love James Ingram, Prince, the purple one, Luther Vandross, of course, Bobby Brown. Y'all could say whatever y'all want about Bobby Brown. I love Bobby. Bobby was rapping and singing and dancing. He had personality. You couldn't touch Bobby. You still can. Oh, I love me some Bobby Brown. I see why Whitney loved some Bobby Brown. Favorite rapper. Okay, so top 3. Number 1, Biggie Smalls. Baby. Number 2, the Notorious B.I.G. Third favorite rapper, Christopher Wallace. Okay, so you see a trend here. Biggie is my number 1, 2, and 3. Everybody else has to come after that. My favorite food, I don't have a favorite dish. I used to love like lasagna. I still love lasagna, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't know that I should limit myself to one thing that's my absolute favorite. But I'll tell you this little fun fact about me. I'm a little obsessive compulsive when I find something that I absolutely love to eat. So I will eat the same thing every single day. Let's just say I go to a restaurant and they have great calamari. I'm gonna go back to the restaurant tomorrow and get that same calamari. Then I'm gonna go back the day after and get that same calamari. The day after that, 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 and the day after that. I will continue getting it until I get a bad batch. So if the calamari is too tough or it's not seasoned well or something like that, then I'd be like, okay, I am officially turned off and I don't eat that calamari anymore. And that's how I am. My former co-workers and friends and family members, they're like, you are a weirdo. You are a weirdo. Who does that? Me, the weirdo. Favorite city in the world? I haven't visited many cities throughout the world, but I can tell you New York ranks #1. I love everything about it. It makes me feel like I'm in an episode of Sex and the City and Batman all at once. Gotham City. I used to say if I have a son, I'm gonna name him Gotham. Yeah. And then I could tell my husband, Gotham needs you. 2 things I'm not good at. Number 1, faking happiness. If I'm angry, you're gonna know it because it's all on my face. If I'm upset, I'm not one of those people who can, hi, I'm doing great, yeah. No. I don't like you. And that's how I am. And the second thing you heard me said was math. I am horrible, horrible, horrible at math. Horrible. In fact, I had a high school teacher who told my mother, and I'll never forget it,
your daughter is unteachable.
And I burst out laughing when he said it because he's so true. If you and I ordered a pizza and the total came out to $20, you'd be like, hey, Rogan, we're gonna split it? I'll be like, okay. And I'll pull out my phone from my calculator and the person will be like, is she dividing 2 into 20? And I'll be like, wait, so I'll pay 14 and you'll pay 6, right? And they'll be like, uh-huh. Like, okay, cool. Let me tell you a Mr. Williams story. There's another fun fact. When I was in the 8th grade, I got like a hall pass to go and use the bathroom. And I saw this girl walking towards me. And she said, what grade are you in? And I said, the 8th grade. She's like, come here. And she just grabbed my hand. And I was like, where are we going? She's like, don't worry about it. So we just started walking. I don't know why I just started walking with this girl. We were in school. And I saw that we were approaching the classroom where Mr. Williams used to teach. And he was leaning outside of the classroom door. And he had his face was like this, like he was trying to see who was coming. And when he saw me coming, he did this. I'll never forget it. The man looked so hopeful. And then he just was like. So apparently, he was teaching the 9th grade students and he said, listen, you guys aren't getting this simple algebra. My students in 8th grade could get it. And so they said, no, I bet they wouldn't be able to get it. So he's like, go and find an 8th grader and bring them to the class and I will show you that they know how to do this algebra. And of course, Rogan had to be the one that they chose. So that's why the man was so disappointed. He probably was like, okay, my career is officially over. So anyway, we go inside the classroom. I go to the front of the board and I start solving this equation. And guess what? I actually got it right. Except I forgot like a bracket, right? So the class is like, no, she left the bracket out. She left the bracket. He's like, don't worry. She solved the whole thing. She solved it. She solved it. They were like, no, because the bracket. He's like, oh, don't worry about that. And he put the bracket. He's like, it's done. It's done. She's in the 8th grade and she did it. Let me tell you something. The look of relief on his face was like, oh my God, my whole entire professional career was hinging on this. You came through only by the grace of God. That's my math story with Mr. Williams. What are my pet peeves? If you've been watching my videos, you know one of my #1 pet peeves is people with bad breath, who are notorious close talkers, anyone with bad hygiene, anybody with gritty teeth. If you don't know what gritty teeth is, please click on the card. You're going to see it. Where's the card? Please click on this card up here. Click on the card. You'll know I absolutely cannot stand bad breath. I also don't like people who have bad manners. So let's just say I hold the door for you. Would it hurt you to say thank you? Like, I just want to push that person right back through the door and slam the door. Like, just say thank you. Also, ladies, you could hold the door for guys too. You could hold the door for a guy. So I absolutely can't stand people with bad hygiene, bad breath, and bad manners. And I don't like people who don't have any ambition. Like, you have zero ambition, we have nothing in common. Period. City girls, period. What is my zodiac sign? I am Virgo AF. Super Virgo. As a matter of fact, I was born August 29th. Guess who else shares that birthday? Michael Jackson. People used to clown him for doing certain stuff, and I was like, I could see myself doing that. We're all doing it, like the face masks and the gloves. Because I don't like touching people's hands. Like, people don't, especially men, like they hold their stuff when they go to the bathroom and they don't wash their hands. Then they want to come touching you. Ugh. Ugh. Favorite colors, yellow and orange. They're also in my logo. I love those colors. They are so vibrant and so bright and sunny and happy, and I like that. I'm bubbly and sunshiny, so yellow and orange for sure. Favorite flowers, sunflowers. Duh. Favorite perfumes, I just love men's cologne. It just smells so good, so strong, and it's a nice little juxtaposition. You know, like a woman's supposed to be so feminine and soft, and then you get that rugged smell, and love it. Favorite sitcoms, I am a Seinfeld lover. I'm so much a Seinfeld lover. It's nuts. Like, I'm George Costanza all over. Like, it's crazy that I'm George Costanza. He lies about the littlest things. I'm not to say I'm a liar. Am I lying by saying I'm not a liar? But he is just so funny, and like, he'll just lie about the most ridiculous things. Like, George is so, I love George, and I love Jerry. I love the whole cast, but definitely I'm a George Costanza. So I love Seinfeld. I'm going to cry the day the core cast passes away. I don't want them to ever die. I want everybody to just live forever like vampires. I also love my Martin. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Did I get it?
No.
No? What's up? What's up? What's up? I can't do it. Nobody can do Martin. Unless you're like Tisha Campbell. She's the only one who could probably mock Martin. But I love Martin. I love Living Single. Who was my favorite on Living Single? Oh, I loved all the characters. That's hard. Probably Max the Maverick. Although I see a lot of myself in Khadijah. Because she was a journalist and she had a Flavor magazine and she was like the boss of the group. Like, very plain speaking. Loved her. What else? The Wayans brothers. It's funny because I always tell my younger brother this. He reminds me of Marlon. I remind myself of Sean. And our mother, who likes these tacky pants and tacky shoes, reminds me of Pops. Yippee! And my stepfather reminds me of TC. Cheap. I swear that's our family. And my sister reminds me of D. So if there's ever been a sitcom that reminds me of my family, it's the Wayans brothers. So the entertainer I would most like to meet. I think that's easy. Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry because he's super talented. He's well-spoken. He looks like he has good breath. You know, he has a nice smile and nice teeth. Tyler Perry doesn't look like he has bad breath. If he has bad breath, I would be so TP, you don't have bad breath, right? If anybody knows Tyler Perry, tell me, please, because that would just kill my whole vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. Tyler Perry looks like he has some good breath. So I would want to meet Tyler Perry just to smell his breath. Yeah, smells good. I love Tyler Perry because he is, like I said, well-spoken. He is so kind and generous. He seems that way. I don't know him personally yet, but every time you hear about him, he's doing good. He seems like such a selfless individual, and then he loves Jesus. And I love my Jesus. I love Tyler Perry. So he'd probably be the one that I'd want to meet. A lot of celebrities look quite vapid. Like, you sit there and they're just incredibly shallow. Like, or they don't have anything to say. He looks like he's good for some great stories. I know y'all ain't mowing the lawn while I'm trying to let these people get to know me. What time is it that you mowing the lawn? It's almost night. It used to be him and Steve Harvey, but I've met Steve Harvey. I met Steve Harvey twice. And guess what? I actually, the first time I met Steve Harvey, I attended his Act Like a Success conference in Atlanta, Georgia. And then the second time I met him is when my friend and I went to California for her birthday. This was 2018. And we went to his show, and he was so funny. He could cuss. That man can cuss. But I felt like we were kindred spirits because, you know, I cuss too. But he was funny. He was giving advice to the audience, and you could tell he was definitely in his element. And I got chosen to play a game with him. That was so cool. Like, the people just kept, like, his workers just kept saying, like, do you know pop culture? Do you know this? Do you know that? And I ended up playing a game, and I lost. But guess what? He gave me the money anyway. See why I want to meet him? Or I wanted to meet him and Tyler Perry. Awesome guy. I was also on Wendy Williams' show. How you doing? And they selected me to play a game with her. Every time I go to these shows, they're like, you want to play a game? So I didn't win money, but I won. And I played this scramble game. Like they showed somebody's face that was scrambled. You had to determine who it was. And they didn't cheat. They didn't tell me anything. Like, I had to really guess. And I got a gift card to a restaurant. It was pretty cool. In my downtime, I read a lot. I read a lot of spiritual books. I'm not a big TV watcher. You know, if something good is on, I'll watch it, but I like to read, and I like to record videos for YouTube, and I like to write on my blog, Bahamiangyal.com. One of my favorite places in the world to visit is Dublin. I went for the very first time last year with my brother, and I couldn't have had a better companion. Make sure to click that card above so you can watch our experience in Dublin. And then, like, driving out, we were going to see the Cliffs of Moher, like just seeing the greenery and seeing all the animals, the sheep or the cattle. It was just like, this is heaven. Movies I could watch 1,000,000 times, and I probably have watched them 1,000,000 times. Coming to America, I could quote that from front to back. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's like one of my family, like that's our family movie. We will watch that just to see Charles drag Helen out that house. Helen can't be black. A real black girl would have beat the hell out of Charles. And then A Low Down Dirty Shame. Miss Peaches. Jada did her thing in that. Miss Peaches. Come on and shine. He looking at me like he want to take a picture. You know, like, Wayman was the bomb. God rest his soul. The actor who played Wayman was just amazing. So definitely those are my 3 favorite movies I could watch 1,000,000 times, and I probably have already watched them 1,000,000 times. Favorite snackle doodle doo. Let me tell you something. I love Lay's. This one, whatever this formula is, they went back to the motherland for this formula. Yeah, so I snack a lot. I hope this was helpful for you guys. That's the best way to know somebody. To know what their likes are and their dislikes. I'm a weird cat. Weird. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section, and I will answer each and every one of them. Thanks so much for watching. Go get you some Lay's snacks. Lay's snacks. Lay's stacks. Snacks. Okay. Get you some Lay's. And have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Oh. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you like my content and you want to see some more, you have to do one thing, and that is to subscribe. Are you ready for my song? You got to subscribe. You got to subscribe. If you want to see some more, you got to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I ain't gonna do no more. I ain't doing no more. I ain't doing no more. You got to subscribe. Subscribe. Stop playing. I love you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.